You're watching The Midlife Shift, and we're about to have a juicy conversation with Andrew Daddo, presenter, author, and that amazing voice behind the drink driving reality show we've all watched, RBT. Welcome to The Midlife Shift, juicy conversations to help you thrive after 50.
Everybody wants to live better, wants to look better, wants to stay younger.
If we are talking about the future, there's nothing better you can do than to make sure that you've got some moolah.
I can't stand the whole, oh no, I've got no regrets.
Yeah.
Really? Have you lived a life?
Join us as we shake things up and talk about the things that matter and maybe a few things that don't. Now, before there were the Hemsworths, there were the Daddos, right? There was literally a deluge or a dazzle of Daddos on Australian TV.
Right.
So there was Cameron, older brother.
Yeah.
Andrew Daddo.
Cam's the handsome one.
You were all pretty handsome.
You
were all pretty.
I mean, we can all see it. We can still see it. It's okay. Yeah, and then there was me and Lockie.
And Lockie's your younger brother, right? Yeah. Now, are you all still close as a family?
Yeah, we go well. I mean, we're a highly functioning family of separate adults, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so we don't, like I spoke to my sister on the way here.
Because there's an older sister.
Sister as well.
She missed out on the being a deluge of Daddos, though, didn't she?
Yeah.
How does she feel about not making it on TV?
Fine. I'm sure we've never talked about it.
Never? Never talked about it?
I don't think we've ever talked about it.
Really?
Because it's not really,
because there's 5 of you. Your mother had 5 children.
Yeah.
That is a lot of
I've got a twin
children.
brother as well. Yeah,
I
who's
know.
an artist.
I know. You're a
Yeah.
twin. I'm quite intrigued with twins. I'm the godmother of some twins.
Okay.
It's kind of an interesting relationship, isn't it?
Yes. But we can talk about that.
Okay.
We'll get to that.
We'll get to that one. But meanwhile, I'm still talking about the family.
Yes.
Because the brothers all still live near each other in Sydney.
Yeah, we're nearish. Locke was round for dinner last Saturday night.
That's nice.
So that was nice.
So nice.
Yeah, I spoke to Binny this morning. We had a game of golf, me and Cam and
Oh, did you?
Lockie and Dad.
Really?
3 weeks ago.
So Daddos do golf.
Oh my God.
Who's the most competitive?
Who's the best?
Competitive?
Did I just answer your question? I don't know who the most competitive is. It's Lockie's the least competitive. Dad is working on his golfing Tourette's.
What's golfing Tourette's? Swearing too much?
Yeah.
Is that because when your kids are really good, it shames you as a father?
No, I think he thinks he should be better. He's 86 and he still thinks, but he still
thinks he's 23.
Yeah. Cam is. So we've got a friend who we golf with he said he's far more broken than I am as a golfer. Cam plays off 10 or 11 or 12.
So
10,
he's
10.
very good.
He's very good.
That is a very good handicap.
And I play off less than that.
Oh, outrageous.
So
what is your handicap?
At the moment, I'm 7.
That's pretty good,
yeah,
isn't it?
so I sort of oscillate between 5 and 7.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, and I've been
so
that
you're
way
a hardcore
since,
golfer.
Yeah, but the other bloke said he's more broken than me, whereas,
broken in what way?
Just thinks about
The shot.
the whole thing, whereas I think about it all the time. I'm a tinkerer. Anyway, we can talk about that later as well. We can't start talking about golf because it's just scary.
Well, you see, I'm a golf widow.
Yeah.
I think I said this. My husband is literally playing golf this afternoon because he wants to get his handicap down because he had a bad score last week.
Yeah, I understand that entirely.
I find that really
Is he working
bizarre.
on his putting and chipping?
I don't really know.
Okay. What's his handicap?
16.
Okay,
so he's
a good
nowhere
golfer.
near you.
He's a good golfer.
Yeah, but he's not.
He's not.
No.
No, I'm joking.
No, he's not. But when he's not playing golf, he is watching YouTube golf.
Yes, that's wrong.
That's a rabbit hole, the
Yeah.
YouTube golf. So you don't have a golf YouTube channel, do you? You have a golf TV show.
I had a golf TV show.
Oh, you don't
May well have another golf TV show.
Fingers crossed.
I hope. And
but you don't do
but
golf
I love,
YouTube.
only because I liked it. I like doing it, and I have a golf podcast called Golf.
And what do you talk about?
Golf.
Because golf's very visual.
Okay, so it's like what you're doing now.
Yeah.
I do what you're now doing,
just talking.
which is talking, but it's about passion, right? So because that's the whole that is the only thing that's really interesting in any interview with any.
Yeah, I agree.
Like if they're a seismologist or whatever they are, once you start sort of digging into what
What they
actually
love.
gets them going, it doesn't.
Yeah.
If they can talk about it in a coherent way, but with passion, I'll listen to anyone.
Okay. So
that's kind of the thing.
What is it that makes you passionate about golf?
I think it's the
winning?
relentless. No, it's not. Sometimes it's you don't get to win very often. That's
No,
the
you
thing.
don't.
But it's the relentless challenge of the game, right? And the fact that I can't settle on, one set of clubs. There are people who have the same clubs for years.
And you can get fitted for your clubs.
Yeah, fitted, but I don't. I buy mine on eBay. I've made my own wedges. I build my own putters out of wood. Like I shape them and
you really need a YouTube channel for that because I'm pretty sure there'd be an appetite.
Yeah, but like when you make a wooden putter and you drill holes in it and you melt sinkers and you weight them to the perfect thing of where you want it to.
Interesting.
I know, it's fascinating. Actually, the first time I did it, my wife, I'm sitting there to our garage, sort of faces the house like this, and so I'm in the thing and I've torched the sinker like this. I'm burnt it with a butane burner in the garage in a tuna tin.
Interesting.
And I finish, and she goes, what are you doing? What are you doing in there? And I went, and I started explaining. I said, why? And she goes, you look so happy.
Oh,
right?
Isn't that nice? That's nice that she can recognise that you like it. Because I'm kind of the same. I'm like, whatever floats your boat. But I do have friends, like even female friends are very obsessed with golf, right? Yeah. I've got a friend who's developed a golfing app. Yeah. Called Wind Caddy. So you can measure, the weather when you're about to.
Oh, that would be cheating.
And that was kind of my question. That's what I was going to ask you.
Wow, I think that is illegal.
And really? And then, I
actually think that is. I actually. Anyone else?
Kicked off the golf course?
No. So this is the attraction of the game. You can't beat the game.
Right. So
you can have moments of being of being good at the game, but you can never beat the game. Will always win, right? And then there's all these rules around it, and the rules are what make it even harder and more even.
Right.
So
it's a bit like cricket.
So you can't kick the ball. You can't just sort of nudge it across. You can't.
Okay.
You can't have an app that says. I don't believe you can. I might be wrong. That you look at your app and it says wind's blowing for 25 k's from the east. Because
choose this
really
putter,
choose this thing.
Make this wedge.
That's legal.
That's
well.
Is it? And
anyway.
Then what do you do when you lose a golf ball? Do you get upset when you lose golf balls?
Look, one of the great joys of my life is finding golf balls.
Yeah, same with my husband. He used to do it as a kid. It's like this really kid reward thing, and he still gets excited.
Yeah. So
it's bizarre. Bizarre middle-aged habit.
Yeah, it's about the pursuit.
Okay.
It's about finding things.
It's like a never-ending quest.
Yeah, but finding golf balls is like saving money.
Right.
Right? It's the same. No, it's the same thing. It's like going to the supermarket and standing there and going, "No, we're going to talk about money," but it's like, and I'll just jump ahead to save us that, right? But it's the same thing as staying at the supermarket and going, "All right, so peanut butter is $7.40 for whatever 500 grams, right?
Everything's 500.
But it's $4.30 for 300 grams. So hang on a second. That's,
unit cost.
Unit cost.
Unit
thank
cost
you.
pricing.
Yeah, and so it's like you stand there and you have your little wins there, and you go yes, and then you go and have a parking ticket and blow it all away or whatever it is. But finding golf balls is probably a bit like that. The balls are probably shit, right?
Yeah.
They're probably no good, but it's a little, you use them for practice or you hit them away.
And I heard that on my husband's golf course, some of the birds steal the golf balls.
Yeah.
Like,
crows.
what the hell's that about?
They're crows.
Who can pick up a golf ball in that? That's like, I was amazed at
and there
that.
must be a mother loader. There's a spot where they drop them.
You
but
need
no
to
one knows
find
where the
that.
spot
I know,
is.
you
It's the gold at the end of the rainbow, right? That's the
the
golfer's.
leprechauns are guarding it. And the daddos want it.
That's the golfer's rainbow, and you'd sort of spend your life going.
Who would be the happiest of all the daddos to find that? Would it be your dad?
I would be. No, I would
be you.
Yeah.
So you're the golf ball maestro. And now I like that your wife recognised how happy you were, because I did want to ask about all you daddos are still on your first wives. Now, I'm on my second spouse.
Okay.
It's quite a unique thing to...
It is.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask about that. Like, how do you do that? You don't know? You just
no. Okay.
play
So
a lot of golf?
our role model our family role model is very good. So mum and dad, if whatever they are, 60 years married.
Wow, that's pretty good, isn't
My
it?
wife's parents were one marriage.
Okay.
Al's mum and dad, no, I don't think they are. Lockie's wife's one marriage. Bindy's husband, one marriage.
Wow.
So I think if what you're seeing in front of you is one thing, and you sort of learn, conversation and respect and all those things, then theoretically it should work. I also find, personally, I can't speak for the other fellas, I find my wife incredibly attractive.
Oh,
genuine. Like, still, geez, look at you,
beautiful.
Yeah. So
it is.
So is she's interesting. She keeps me in check. Does
she? What does she tell you about golf?
Hilariously, she has tried to, because I've given her lessons, so she's now accepting what she accepts now that I do know more about. You do
know quite a lot because your handicap's very good.
Yeah, so but she has gone, it might be a bit quick there. Did you step up a bit, Ben?
Is she criticising your golf game?
No, she's trying to help. So there will be moments where she
and
may well be right.
You're okay with that helping?
Yeah, because I know when I do, I basically know what I do wrong when it happens.
Okay.
So
this is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And you've got 3 kids, right?
Yeah, 3 kids.
It's hard, isn't it, right? Having kids and then they get older. Now, your daughter has written about you online and how embarrassing you were turning up to her game in Speedos. Now, tell me about being a dad. Of older kids. Is it harder?
Of older kids?
Yeah. Is it harder now they're older or is it easier?
Look, do you want to drop my kid theory?
What's
my
your kid?
whole,
I do want
my
your
whole
kid
parenting theory.
Do share it.
So it all starts. So it all in the beginning, right? And it's all based around shit, right? So
it starts with nappies.
Yeah. So the first poo, right?
The Meconian poo.
The black one.
The one
right.
they do straight after they're born.
Yeah, we'll put that one aside and we'll go to the seeded mustard, right?
Oh, right, the breastfeeding
poo. Just that one. So and when they go, you got to clean that up. And you go, and it's actually no problem because it's fine. It's like literally.
And it doesn't smell, right?
It doesn't smell. It's of no consequence. It's not that bad, and then solids come in and then it gets a little bit more interesting. Yeah. But the thing is, you've had the warm up. Right. So you've had a chance to actually get ready for it. Then the first solid, I can't believe I'm talking about this. But
yes, you can.
The first solid, and then there's like it's not that bad. And so by the time they're eating chops and sausages and stuff like that, and it's horrendous, then it is bad.
Yeah.
But then you manage to, but you're pushing towards that moment.
You ramp.
And I think
you're on a ramp to it.
Yeah, you are.
Have you got a wedge that you throw to get there? Just checking.
Yeah, and I think the parenting is a similar sort of thing, like in a weird way, because everything that happens, you have a moment of it before, where you get a small moment of it.
Okay.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So going out at night, coming home late, telling the first lie, whatever it is, not wearing the right clothes, not wearing enough clothes, whatever they are.
Wearing Speedos to your daughter's game.
I had a towel around my waist.
You just reminding everyone.
I had a towel around my waist. That was apparently as bad.
Oh, really? Now,
I was definitely not wearing Speedos at the game. I had a towel around my waist.
Now, but you're always going to embarrass your children, right? That's just the law.
Yeah, I think so. Or they'll say you can't say that.
Oh no! So what have you said that's been really
like
bad?
Lots of things, like lots
what?
and lots of. I couldn't even. No, like saying the wrong, like not being aware of, the new social norms. So I said, I know we talked about questions, and there was something you had, in your plan, and I like that your plan has just completely gone out the window,
as all my plans do.
So Alex's first question was something about what do you miss from the 90s?
Yeah.
And my answer was going to be hair, right? So I had the most beautiful hair.
You actually did have very good hair.
It was great. It was like, dare I say, it even got to the point of being like beautiful Michael Hutchins type hair.
It was actually quite like that. That was a very big look in the late 80s and early 90s.
Now when I want to get the hair out of my eyes, I just sort of push my eyebrows back. So, but anyway, and then the next thing, and the other thing about was, and so this is the thing, I'm getting to the thing about the kids and saying the wrong thing. And then the other thing was that I really miss about the 90s was being able to go out with just genuine gay abandon and just have fun, like you'd be at a pub, you'd smoke durries, you'd just.
There was no phone.
There's no phones, and it was just.
No phones.
But I said gay abandon. They said, are you going to say gay? And I said, yeah, because it doesn't, it didn't. It
Gay
just
abandon
meant,
did not mean.
it was about a joyful, it didn't mean that. And they said, no, you can't. So when I say they correct me, it's things like that to say protect you from yourself.
Yes, in case you put your foot in your mouth.
Yeah. And
I do that all the time.
Yeah, but I don't think which I think is good. And the other thing, like, they can all cook and they can all cook very well.
That's good.
I made a carbonara and one goes, can you not put all the pasta in? Just put as much pasta as you think we need and then save the rest because you just sort of you dilute
it. Yeah, you're not doing the right sauce to pasta ratio.
And so I just looked at her and went, she goes, how's it cooking with yourself? And I went,
do you cook like that?
No. I'll say, I say, why don't you chuck some anchovies in that meat sauce there? Because by the time it's that salt and that flavour is going to be really nice through the.
So you're a helpful cook and a helpful golfer.
Yeah, no. But so I'm not putting anchovies in. So anyway, but I take on board what they're saying.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I don't just wipe them off like.
No.
And maybe that's the difference between sort of our generation and the generation ahead of us. So if you'd said to your mum and dad how to do something.
They'd just look at you like you had 5 heads. But your mum is interesting, right? 5 kids that would have been a hard slog, I reckon. Like maybe I'm just, But you've said your mum's quite interesting, that she was a white witch, and that she was a naturopath and a colour therapist.
Colour therapist? Come on.
And your dad was like in pharmaceuticals,
Dad was a businessman.
right?
I just listened on the radio coming here and they're talking about two opposites attract. And my God,
but they're still married, right?
Oh, yeah. And well.
That's really good.
So it is really, really good.
Yeah.
But they're, obviously they have their moments. They drive each other fairly well nuts, but they're not it's a very good functional, they can play golf together.
So they play golf together too?
Yeah. Well,
it's in the family.
That's how we learned.
Oh my goodness.
They're 86 and 85.
That's pretty good.
Mum still wails on the ball, like just genuine. Backswing goes to over here like this and she just smacks it.
So do you all ever do family golf with mum?
Oh, you mean
dad?
like the Timeless Family Reserve? You mean the trophy that we played for 2 weeks ago?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Look at you. You really are into golf.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's...
Okay, but again, so the Timeless Family Reserve, a trophy, so I'm the trophy maker of the family.
And the wedge maker.
And the wedge maker. And the part of it. But no, I get a bit of shit for making trophies because they're like, not everything's a contest.
Who says that? Your children?
No, everyone else.
Or your
siblings, right?
Yes, okay, siblings.
And I have to say to them, it's about a contest, but it's a tool and a mechanism to bring us all together.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
So you're a little bit white witch yourself.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, if you want to bring everyone together for a reason, right? And it's not just instead of sitting around you drink and have dinner or whatever afterwards. So you do all the normal get together things afterwards. But if you want to have something to do, we can warm up to whatever it is that has to be warmed up to. If there's a game to play or a way to do it, not a bad way to do it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Which is your
golf? What do you think about that theory?
Which golf club is your golf club? Or do you not?
Yeah, I played Longreef.
You like Longreef? It's pretty nice, that Longreef golf. It's on the ocean. It's very
Yeah, it's a windy, bloody. It looks easy and it's hard.
Oh, it's a hard. Oh, so your handicap is extra special.
No, my handicap's lower than it. If I play at places with lots of trees,
you do better.
No, I do worse.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because there's trees.
Oh, trees worse than freezers.
You got to go over trees.
Oh, okay.
So,
that's how much attention I pay to my husband. About I just go,
that's the other thing. That's another good reason that we're all still married. I don't think we talk to our partners really about how'd you play, good, how'd you play, bad.
Oh, okay. Okay. Now, I do want to go back to the 90s because, I just don't think we talk about it enough.
Yeah.
And your brother was...
Do you really?
Yeah, I really liked the 90s.
Yeah, so did I.
It was a pretty good time to be alive. Of course, most people now appear to be born in the 90s and sort of missed it.
And later.
Yeah. How did that happen? What shocks you most about being older? When I catch myself and I have to say how old I am, I'm like, the 90s was, a good 30 years ago now. How did that happen? Does that shock you? Or is it just me?
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't shock you?
No.
Because, like, you lived the 90s. You were a VJ on MTV, right? There is nothing probably more 90s than that.
No, I think I was the first Australian VJ. But it only lasted a year.
But that's because it's brutal in America, right?
Yeah, also my now wife came and stayed with me for 3 months and I realised I didn't actually want to be there.
Oh, did you?
Like I wanted to come home and...
So how old were you when you met your wife?
23.
And you still...
24.
That's so nice.
I think, yeah, it's pretty good.
Were you based in New York when you were...
Yeah, I lived on Manhattan.
I see, that's nice.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And...
you introduced, like, who blew your mind when you were doing it? Like, because you interviewed a lot of people. You did a lot of hosting. Like, Madonna was my idol in the 90s.
Yeah, so I didn't get access to Madonna.
Because you
I missed
weren't hot
AC/DC
enough.
because they'd been drinking and they were very late. And so they were too late to do that.
But they were kind of sort of more 70s, 80s guys, really, AC/DC,
Yeah.
but they were your heroes.
Elle
probably.
McPherson came in once.
Oh,
This was quite funny.
her.
And
Yeah.
so we're sitting there going, and this is the height of the body, right?
Yeah, because she was very
Actually, Billy
famous.
Connolly came. Anyway, so Elle McPherson comes in. We're sitting next to each other on this couch, right? So there's just like one couch, and she's sitting there, and she's got this
Her
leg
big
tucked,
long legs. She's got
this leg
very
tucked
long
under
legs.
this leg, and so it's her knee there's my knee,
Right near
and
you.
there's my knee, and there's her extended knee like this, and she's sitting there, and she kept when she's making a point, she kept patting my leg, not her leg, right? And I can hear this is the best looking woman in the world. Right, there's two young guys here going like this, going, "Elmer, what?
Elmer, who?
What are you talking
Who's
about?"
That?
And anyway, so she's patting my leg in the headphones of the cameraman. I can hear the director Beth screaming, going, "Oh my God, she's rubbing his leg!" Now,
was it like Michael Hutchins and Paula Yates on the couch on that London TV show?
No, it wasn't. No, there was nothing in it. There's nothing in it. But because if I could hear her yelling, she could hear her yelling.
Oh.
And so she's there to promote whatever. So that was kind of...
Was that probably her bra range, wasn't it?
I don't know, Benton, whatever it was.
Yeah, that was her bra range.
Yeah. And then Billy Connolly came in. I was like, far out, this is the funniest man, literally the funniest man in the world.
Very.
But he was there to promote his show,
his
Head of the Class.
Show?
No, his first...
TV show.
Yeah, TV show where he became the new teacher in
That's right.
He was acting.
Yes.
And said he's the funniest man in the world, and he did not say one single funny thing because he was there as an actor, not as
Billy Connolly.
I just went, oh my God.
So
it was quite funny.
So was that a tough interview to do then?
No, he was fine. But what was interesting about MTV is the first show was the morning program, where you had guests come in, like a morning show,
like Good Morning Australia or whatever.
Same with Gordon Elliott. Same sort of
and
thing.
Carrie Ann Kennelly, thank you.
So the same sort of thing. And then you graduated from that to mid-morning, then lunchtime, then afternoon,
all
and then
day,
evenings.
It was like endless TV.
The morning thing was the only place where you got to talk to people.
Oh.
And then once you graduated, it was just you and a green screen going, here's the new one from Aerosmith again.
So,
here's Janet Jackson again. So it was actually...
I quite like Janet Jackson.
Yeah, she was great. Too. But you didn't speak to them. You just introduced them.
Oh.
Yeah.
So is that why you didn't like the job? Because it was a bit green screeny?
Yeah. And in it, which you never meant to find out, they got my research and they did my market research and they did it in Iowa, right?
Sorry, I'm going to snort. What?
Yeah. So, they do...
Yeah, they test you, right?
Yeah.
Because you were very dazzling on TV. Yeah, that's why it's a dazzle of daddos. You were.
So the main research was something like, he looks nice, he's got a nice smile, he must be funny because he laughs a lot, but we can't understand a thing he says. And so for American MTV, it was just too soon.
The Aussie accent.
Because I didn't try and be, I got in trouble for saying...
Did you swear on TV?
No, I'd say dumb things like, is it true that the lead singer gets the best looking girls? And then it's a drip feed down to the drummer. And some producer came out and he goes, how dare you say that? And I went, it's a joke, or it's kind of a,
But Australians would get that joke. But
it wasn't malicious,
American.
and it actually wasn't saying it to anyone. I just did it as a green screen,
Oh.
So as an introducing, say, Poison, for instance, and made that sort of joke. And
see, this is why you're such a good presenter, because you just green screened so much when you were so young that you can talk about anything. Is that what it is?
No.
Because you've also.
I don't think I'm that good a presenter.
Oh, well, I think you're okay. RBT don't take just anyone, Andrew.
No, they don't.
And
they've only had one go, so.
RBT have done how many series? It's a lot of series.
Yeah, we're about to. I just got an email yesterday. We're going to series 17.
Like.
We've got the
you're
record
like
date.
Neighbours and Home and Away.
Yeah.
It's like an institution in Australia.
I think it should. I don't think we've ever been. Like, I've never been to the Logies on the back of it or anything like that.
No,
It's not that sort of a show.
Will.
No.
But my husband, who I do dearly love, even though he plays a lot of golf, he also loves RBT. It's one of his favourite shows.
Yeah.
He calls it Bogans Behaving Badly.
Yeah.
Which the Americans wouldn't let me say on TV either, right?
No, I don't think so. It's
a unique kind of show.
Yeah, it's
for people who've never watched it. They don't know what they're missing, right?
Yeah, it's a sad show. No, it's actually.
What do you mean it's sad?
Well, because it's about human frailty. Like with that being that really overthinking it is genuinely about human frailty.
Which is
it's
what
about
makes
people
such good TV.
who are drinking, and there's a lot of drugs now. So which is catastrophic.
Yeah.
And the drinking's catastrophic.
Yeah.
So really, the premise of the program, which started as being very serious, and it sort of drifted into quite fun. It's quite good fun now.
Badly, yeah.
When it needs to be serious, it's serious. But so in that sense, there's it's not good. Occasionally there's a good story, but it's often bad stories.
But it's very Australian.
Yeah.
There's nothing else quite like it.
Yeah, the famous and picked up by a mate. So the guy gets hammered, gets caught.
Is this the one that's on YouTube? The
I think
viral one?
And he gets done. So he calls a mate. That's right. It's called Call a Mate.
Call a mate. Google it on YouTube.
Call a mate.
Yeah.
And he calls his mate, and his mate goes, "Yeah, I'll take you home." So the mate picks him up, they drive off, and the cops get him. So he's pissed. And then I think they could even get another one. And there's another episode. So I don't see it, right? I don't see the stories. I get the script, and we work through the script, and I go, would this work? We try this joke, or, is he a line? No,
voiceover?
a tiny bit. If I've got something to add. And
about it dripping down to the drummer, maybe.
Yeah. Jesus. Was that bad? Is that bad?
No, I think that's good.
No, was that bad to say that about the lead singer?
I don't think so at all. I used to say way worse things about drummers. And
what do you call someone who hangs out with musicians?
What?
A drummer. So see, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so so you get the script. Anyway, I'm reading one of them, and I just don't understand. This guy's spitting. What do you mean he's spit? Like, what do you mean? Like, I don't. And
you hadn't seen the visuals, obviously.
No. And so I said, okay, we'll get it. So they showed me the vision, and it's literally a guy who had a saliva problem in his mouth, and it was hilarious. And then
stop it. What do you mean a saliva problem?
He had an
too much saliva,
an overactive saliva gland. So he just literally drive along, and like he's on chewing tobacco out the window. And of course, if there's speed and wind and stuff like that, it's just his door's bloody black. We
used to call that slag.
He's slagging.
I don't even know if our children wouldn't know that term,
no.
slagging.
So,
oh my gosh,
yeah. So things like that. So that's what I mean. It's about human frailty, and people say yes to being filmed.
Now, speaking of Australians, I'm very interested in AI, and I just met this AI professor who told me that some of the Australian AI bots he's training, they teach themselves to swear. None of the other countries teach themselves to swear. I think that's interesting.
I think AI is interesting.
It is interesting.
And I'm
well, we don't know whether to be deeply afraid or deeply excited. We should probably be both, maybe.
Yeah, I think it's a middle ground. I think we should be deeply careful.
Well, I've had
deeply suspicious.
I've had my first AI bot spread disinformation about me.
Right.
It's so interesting because everyone thinks I'm a man, right? Because my name's Alex.
Yeah, mate.
He didn't swear, but it tried to say, "Are you the Alex Brooks that scammed some people in Brisbane?"
Wow.
Yeah, like it was full on. Yeah, That's why RBT is so good. That's just real people
It's a real
doing
story.
real things.
Yeah, and I remember
AI's all made up.
speaking at a conference.
Oh yeah, because you do a bit of conference
And
stuff.
I was emceeing actually, and I talked to, said tell me about, because I write kids' books, which said in the intro, and to write,
You've
really beautiful.
written 25 books, right? It's quite a lot of books.
Yeah. And it
It's
is.
lots.
It is, genuinely is.
It's hard work.
It is hard work.
Yeah.
But I talked about, someone said, when you're trying to do fill for conferences, and they said, what happened? What's your process? And I said, why bother? Why do you do it? And so I said at this thing, when my kids were young, we'd play the story game, right? So the kids, they'd whisper a word to you, and then you'd do a story, and you put all the words in the story, and then they'd have to work out what the word was and who gave that word.
Ah, so
right.
It's like a quiz show.
So
it's like
but you still
Daddo Storytime quiz shows.
Yeah. So they'd sit there and they'd go, elephant. Who said elephant? Felix said elephant. Or said, no, it wasn't Felix. And they go, but elephant's right. So they'd work it out, right? So if you had 6 kids for a sleepover. Anyway, so I told this story just as a neither here nor there thing.
For your conference storytelling.
Yeah.
Because you present conferences as well as RBT.
Yeah. And then so the next speaker gets up and he goes, and he's an AI guru, right? Worth millions. And he was like a really, really, really big deal.
What was his name?
Can't remember.
The other problem with midlife.
Loaded. He was loaded. Anyway, no, I wouldn't have a clue. I literally wouldn't have a clue.
Oh, because you didn't ask.
No, I introduced him. I did his full bio and did all that business, but I don't recall.
You can't recall.
No.
Midlife problems.
Misspoke. No, it's not. The information was required, and then the information has been let go. Anyway, he goes, hey, cute story, by the way, Andrew, but you're done. Your time is done. Because what I do the same thing on ChatGPT, and I say I've only got 2 minutes to tell a story. So I put their words in for a 2-minute story, and then we all watch the words on the screen revolve, and I read the 2-minute story that ChatGPT delivers. And I was like, that's the second saddest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
You've kind of missed the point.
They have missed them. They've missed the magic of a story, right?
Yeah. And also the creation of the...
Yeah, exactly.
Like it's not
the fact that it's human is what makes it interesting.
Yes.
Because a machine can make a zipper, and they can make a very good functional zipper.
Yeah.
But no one's rhapsodizing about a zipper, are they? That we just go, does it work?
Well, yeah. When do you mostly talk about a zipper? In traffic. And you sit there and you go, in Melbourne especially, you go, it's a zipper, right? 2 lanes to 1, it's a zipper. We all come in one at a time. It's a zipper.
Oh, I didn't even know this.
You've never heard that?
No.
Oh, there we go.
We didn't have that in Adelaide.
Well, Adelaide people have grace on the roads, right? Sydney people are actually pretty good. If there's a spot, jump in. Melbourne, it's like this. No. Okay.
So you need to bring this up on RBT. You could really add some human serendipity if you add that to your next script.
It's only a 30-minute show. There's no time.
Now, you have actually said, though, in your house you don't do a lot of TV and you don't have phones at the table or anything like that. Yeah. This is something I've read.
Yeah,
Might be another bit of misinformation.
Oh, no, there's TV. Definitely, there is. Yeah. Of course there is.
Because they have to watch their dad on TV.
I did. You know that show, I'm a Celebrity, right?
Yeah. I was going to get to that one.
I did the first series of that.
Which is like the most torturous show on all of television, isn't it?
Yeah. Was it?
For everyone on it.
So boring. But anyway.
Did you not like it?
No, it was just literally one of the most boring things
that you've ever had to work on.
There's literally nothing to do. You put in a large pen.
Yeah, but you have no food. They make you do horrible things. Yeah.
Anyway, what happened was, so besides that.
Sorry.
Just going to drag it all up. Anyway, so they would watch it every night.
They would? Oh, they
did watch it to the point where Felix goes, can we, now, it must have been 10 years ago, so he would have been 14 or 15.
Yeah, it was 2015 or something, yeah.
Yeah, so, and he said, do we have to watch this? Can we not sit at the table and eat this? No one gets
rather than watch Dad on TV.
Yeah, no, because no one gets to tell stories. No one gets to. So the whole point, right? Like genuinely, the point of the great thing about sitting at the table is that you sit there and you get to share a moment of your day.
That's
if you're fast enough, right? Get in.
Yeah, because you've got 3 kids, so there'd be 5 of you at the table.
So and that is literally. Whereas if you're just still watching the telly, it's actually pretty dull.
Yeah, I concur.
And we do have no TV on when dinner's on. Yeah. No phones, because when dinner's on,
phones are a cancer to conversation, is what you've said. That's what I read.
Did I?
Yeah, I think that's quite articulate. You didn't get that from ChatGPT.
No, I don't think I did. I think it was before ChatGPT. Phones are shite.
Well, they're interesting because you can sort of Google search anything you want to.
Imagine if,
but there's a lot of, it's not always accurate, right? Now, I'm going to ask about the good things about getting older. What's been interesting about moving to midlife besides getting better at golf?
Well, I haven't actually got any better.
You haven't gotten any better?
I've been the same since I was 20.
Get out.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that a disappointment
No,
to
it's
you?
great.
Is that because you were just so good when you were in your 20s?
It's a good mark. It's a good mark. It's good to be good. It's like it's to fight to stay good is the thing.
Right.
If you know what I mean? Without sounding like too big a wanker. Don't worry. Moving to middle age.
Yeah.
I remember once Mum said, she goes, "Oh boy, you guys are in your middle age now," and I was like, "What? What?
What do you mean?
What are you talking about?" You know, she said, "Have you not got past a reflection lately and gone, who the hell's that?" I'm like,
No.
like I remember doing a job once and looked, and there was big screens on the thing, and I was chatting away, and I've looked up and seen myself on a screen and went, "I'm bald," right? And
How did that happen?
No. I knew I was bald, but I had no idea how bald. Do you know what I mean? Like I know it sounds.
No, I don't know what you mean.
No,
but
I know
I'm
it sounds-
intrigued.
No, it sounds ridiculous, but like you sort of, you know, we can all stand in front of a mirror and find an angle and go,
Yeah, that's all right.
Pretty good, mate.
That's all-
You're going all right, and then you'll be right. Even to you young guys, right? And then, yeah, and then you'll have other times when you walk past reflection and look, and you go, what?
Who is that person?
What is that? And then you stop and go, just wriggle around a bit, and you find the spot and go, oh.
And so your mum told you all you were middle aged.
Yeah, she did.
Did she break your heart?
No.
Okay, that's solid.
I mean, obviously there's, you know.
Well, none of us look the same
I
as we
think
did when we were 20, but that's not a bad thing, right?
No.
Do you want to look the same as you did when you were 20?
Well, I think the answer is, so I don't actively use any product to try and make myself look better. Do you know what I mean? Like
not even a bit of hair wax? Beard
okay.
oil?
No. Come on. Hair wax.
Sorry.
You know,
Sorry.
anyway.
All right. So you're not.
I'm not actually using creams or any of that sort of stuff and we had
or stapling your face back or anything.
we had a holiday recently and we went to Sri Lanka.
Oh,
it's hilarious.
nice.
It was great. It's great. It's like Bali, and it's like
travel.
A combo between Bali and India. Anyway, they go. So we went to this sort of herb place, garden thing, and they basically say, so this is cinnamon. This is the cinnamon plant, and does this, and this is sandalwood, and then they look at you and they go, so sandalwood's good for cholesterol, bags under your eyes. So you could probably use sandalwood. Sandalwood's very good for sunspots and elevated erectile dysfunction. And all
so
that.
They start relaying the middle-aged maladies
because in the end they're going to take you to a room with a big room, the shopping room, where you buy all the stuff. So
and then we buy all the sandalwood.
I got sucked into buying it. I don't know why actually. It's just, so I bought the sandalwood oil and he goes, and because when you put it on, the guru is a guru, right? Guru Swanky.
Yeah.
The dreads and all that stuff. So while he's rubbing it onto my face like this, and it did feel good, like in the sort of forest, he's rubbing it on. I've looked up to look at him and he's got his eyes closed as if it's sort of spiritual. I'm going, no, I'm such a dickhead. so I bought the stuff. There we go and got 3 days later I went, I'll give it a go. Now it's very hot, Sri Lanka.
Yes.
In July.
Humid, hot.
Yeah, humid.
Sweaty.
So I've got the oil and I put in a bit of cream, whatever, and I put it on, and then I've done too much, so I've sort of put it on my head, and so basically I've
sandalwooded yourself,
oiled myself to death.
You've sandalwooded the Daddo, yep.
And then it's so hot I start sweating, and it's just dripped into my eyes, and I can't see. I literally can't see for like 45 minutes, and Jack's sitting there going, look at that. And I'm going, I can't see. And so I've got my bottle of water and putting it into the top and just
rinsing
my eyes out.
Doing your eye bath.
See for 2 minutes and dripping like this. This is hilarious. So
your sandalwood didn't cure your middle age.
No, but it's interesting. It was interesting to me a little bit that I haven't done anything, but I went, I'm away on holiday, so I might have a try it.
I might give sandalwood a go.
I'll give that a go.
Give it a go.
It's never come out again. It's quite funny. It was funny.
Now, what about, do you still surf?
Yeah. Sometimes.
But not as much as you used to.
No.
Why is that?
Because it's...
See, some middle-aged men love surfing more than ever as they get older.
Yeah, I'm probably more inclined to...
Not be that person.
Golf.
Yep, clearly.
And also a skip, right?
What
like skip, jump, rope.
Oh, you jump rope?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you sing songs?
No, I used to, what's it called? What's it called when you go on a flight and you don't?
Oh, you got deep vein thrombosis?
No, you raw dog it. Is it raw dogging? So raw dogging is where you go on a flight, you don't listen to anything, watch anything, read anything,
right.
You just sit there and you raw dog it. So I used to raw dog it skipping, right, just skip. And then I bought some headphones so I listen to music and...
Really?
So yeah,
So you do the skipping?
Yeah, so a skip and then I'll have a swim and then swimming, and before that I used to, do ocean swimming. So I still do that.
Have you ever been stung by a blue bottle?
Yeah, Jesus.
I know. That's why I can't do ocean swimming. It's too scary. Blue bottles are frightening.
It only happens, on the northern, in Sydney.
It happens, blue bottles in Sydney.
Nor'easter, right? So if it's not a nor'easter, you've got no problem.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm learning new things every day.
So
ChatGPT didn't tell me that.
No,
Andrew Daddo did.
Nor'east wind. check the high tide line. Or check the
bobbles?
Check the water line where it's coming to right now. And if there's blue bottles there's blue bottles out there. If there's no blue bottles on the current wash line, no problems. Get out there.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So this is a really long way to answer your surfing question. God, I'm boring myself. So I get my water intake.
He's looking at his phone, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I get my water intake. He's looking up blue bottles.
He's looking up Andrew Daddo, MTV. What's MTV?
Yeah. I get my water in when I swim.
Okay.
So I feel like I get my water fix.
Okay.
So
you don't need to surf is what you're saying.
Yeah.
And
actually not very good at it.
That's quite a big admission for a man to make.
Not really.
Well, it's very obvious when you're surfing, right? Whether you're good at it, because you
can
either do it or you can't. You're either Kelly Slater or you're not, right?
No. That'd be a reason not to do anything. You never do it. No one to do anything. I can surf for 30 minutes, and when I start really cooking it, then I go, get out. You're tired, get out. That's another 90s thing, that I miss is the old cars.
Yeah, okay.
And the fact that you could, I had a 67 Holden.
EJ,
HRs, yeah, mate.
Yeah, they were very cool in the 90s to have a retro Holden.
And that with that thing of that gay abandon thing, like you could drive and you drive really hard and you drive at 110, 100 and whatever, right? And it starts to sort of shake and shudder a bit like this. This is an old car.
And you'd have to have the windows open because there was no aircon in some of them.
Smoking inside as well, so.
Smoking your durries.
Out the quarter panel window.
Oh, yeah.
It's shocking.
I forgot about those quarter panels.
But you'd hammer the thing like this and it'd start running rough and you just pull over and fill it with oil and just hammer it again. Now, I've still got a 66 Holden, still got an HR, yeah.
Do you?
But I baby it around. And that's what I miss about the old days.
Do you get out the chamois?
No.
Do you remember people chamois?
You don't need to. You can microfiber now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, mate.
I see. You're giving me all the workshop tips. That's the next YouTube channel you need to do.
They actually do it with a bloody window cleaner.
Oh.
They just, the excess water, they use it literally as window scraper with a rubber thing on it.
See, I don't know any of that. I don't do any of that stuff.
Yeah, what I miss is that sense of, so now I'm so careful with the car, but I miss that.
Is that just because it's old?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
But it was also old then. It was still 30, 20 years old. I miss that sense of just enjoy the crap out of it.
Oh.
And if it blows up, whereas now it's like...
It's too precious.
It's a bit precious.
Oh.
And I think as you get older, that's one of those things that...
You start realising things are precious.
And they have value.
Oh.
Or they have intrinsic value and you don't want to lose them. I think that's how you end up becoming a hoarder and stuff like that. Because
Are you a hoarder?
No.
Okay.
I like stuff though. No.
You like what stuff?
It's just stuff.
Just like workshop
knickknacks,
stuff?
right?
Knick-knack? No. What kind of knickknacks?
I like reminders of great times. I like holiday, sort of dumb holiday purchases.
Like what?
We bought a
What's your favourite?
You can't even, I don't have a particular, but the newest one we got in Sri Lanka. We went up to this.
Sandalwood. No?
No. We got, And we haggled with this bloke. We hadn't seen it anyway. It's an elephant that's got a bell hanging off its.
I love elephants.
Look, it just sounds crap, but it's not crap. It's beautiful.
You love it. You love this elephant.
It's an elephant's head with a bell hanging off its trunk thing, and and it's actually beautiful, and it's fun, and it's quirky, and it sort of fits us.
And do you summon the kids to dinner with it?
It's actually at the front door, and you just
you use
walk
it to knock on the door and say,
just walk past and go, ding. It's got a beautiful note to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but anyway, we haggle with the bloke, and he goes, no.
Because he wanted the elephant as well.
He wanted the money.
Yeah,
he wanted more than we were prepared to pay, and then we left, and then we're driving off, and we went, all right, did we miss something then? Was that the thing? Was that the spot?
Oh, look at you. Was that your precious thing?
Was that the thing, So we left, and then Jack goes, we're probably going to go past there again, but while we're on our next 5 days or 6 days, let's see if we can find
something
one again.
Similar.
Nothing. Nothing.
So
everywhere
it was
we
elephant
went.
with the bell.
And so we went back, got it, paid more than our first failed haggle.
Your wife or you?
Jack's pretty hard at haggling. She's pretty good.
Okay. That's good. And so that's your favourite
Sometimes
thing.
I've got to say to her, it's a buck, like it's a dog. She goes to the point.
Yeah.
Point. Let's walk off. You're not walking off. This is not working. How long have we been doing this for? No, that's her talking to me.
Oh.
So.
And, okay, so holidays, because travelling's a bit of a thing for you, right?
Yeah, it's been a job.
Yeah. It's not bad, eh? You've had a pretty good gig most of your life. Yeah. Where's the best place? Where do you still need to go? What's been the best, and where do you still need to go?
Oh, it's a very hard question. I find India really intriguing.
Yeah, okay.
Because the Indian people are just so good.
Yeah, they're lovely.
The Sri Lankan people were so good.
Oh.
Nothing was a problem.
Yeah.
Like it's no problem. It was literally no problem. No, that's no problem. But look, I know 2 nights, we're only going to stay 1 night. Yeah, no problem. Can we help you get to your next place?
Oh, it was nice.
Yeah. India's still exotic.
Yeah.
Genuinely exotic. It's crazy, right?
Yeah.
And there's a lot of money there now. So
yeah, there is.
The last time we were there was bloody, I don't know, it must have been 20 Ferraris and Lambos and things flying towards us on the wrong side of the road. You're just going, what?
Oh, yeah.
The traffic's horrendous.
Maybe they need the HR Holden.
Maybe they need a bit of RBT over there.
They should do that. Imagine RBT Mumbai. Imagine what that'd be like.
I don't know. I don't reckon they'd get that many people. It's a pretty boring show.
You're not really supposed to. If you're a good Hindu, you don't drink alcohol.
No.
Or eat meat.
Yeah. So anyway.
So where do you still want to go? Where's still on a bucket list if you have one?
I don't know.
Oh, you
don't know? I
don't know?
actually don't know. I've never been to Spain. Never been to South America.
Yeah, I've never been to South America.
Never been to Cuba. Would be interesting. Probably.
They've got good cars there.
Yeah, that might be good.
Good old cars there. I think that could be your magical spot. Yeah.
It's too close to America, I reckon.
It's a bit scary what's going on in America, isn't it?
It's horrifying.
I know.
Like for lots and lots and lots of reasons. Anyway, I agree. Did time in America, so that's done.
Yeah. Well,
box tick, rode a motorbike across America.
Did you?
Yeah. So
with your wife?
No, with my mate Ray.
Your mate Ray?
Yeah.
Is Ray still on the scene? Have you done another motorbike trip with Ray?
No. Oh. When you ask a question, you go far out. You go look back and you go, wish I hadn't. Oh. He died.
Oh, poor Ray.
So he was part of a workplace accident.
Oh, poor Ray.
Which was terrible.
Oh.
And he left behind a 2-year-old daughter.
Oh, that's even worse. You're going to make me cry.
Wife. No, it's terrible.
That's awful.
So
poor Ray. Poor daughter.
So I ended up writing the story of the ride. Because he used to say it's all good before it was a saying.
Oh,
so anyway, called the book It's All Good. But I was writing her a letter just to tell her stories about what we did because, like, I'm the only one who knew.
Knows, yeah.
And his wife didn't know. And so he had the photos, I had photos. So I wrote the story and then my publisher said, what are you working on? I said, I'm just writing this girl a letter about this road trip we did. And he said, let's make it a book.
Oh.
So I was lucky enough to do that.
That's nice.
So, and this is something else just on storytelling and why it's important to share stories, right? Yeah. So you sit there and I'm just boring my grandchildren rigid, Jesus
with
Christ.
Stories of VJs.
Please stop. But she said, so he asked me something deep. He asked me about my brother's accident, my twin brother's accident. And because I'd never talked about it. And I said, look, I didn't know him very well. So,
Right.
So, sometimes you'll tell someone you don't know that well, you'll tell them your
tell them
deepest things
more.
because you know that it's still really of no real consequence. So I started telling him the story. Anyway, he starts snoring, right? So he's fallen asleep. So we're on motorbikes. I don't know if anyone's done any
Wait a
long...
minute. What, he's snoring while he's riding a motorbike or is he peeing?
No. He's on his own bike. We're in a tent at night time.
Oh.
And he goes, he's fallen asleep.
So he fell asleep. Because your story was a bit boring.
No, he's exhausted.
Mm.
And anyway, so then, it was boring. But, well, actually, no.
Well, no, because it's an important story, right?
Yeah.
You're twin.
Yeah. So, and then I nudged him. I've gone, mate. And he goes, sorry.
Oh,
he goes, I'm so
that's
tired.
Really
Jeez,
rude.
sorry.
Yeah.
And he fell asleep again and whatever. So when I sent, and that's all that stuff's in this book. So when I sent the book to his wife.
Oh, daughter.
My daughter was probably 3.
Oh, yeah. I couldn't read yet.
When I sent the story to his wife, she was really excited. And then she sent me a thing and said, I'm so upset that you would include that. You make him sound like an uncaring person.
See, the littlest things set people off.
And I was devastated. And then, and I apologised, obviously. It's a bit late. I can't take it.
I was going to say, when you send the manuscript.
Yeah. No, I'd send her the book. I didn't even send her the manuscript because I didn't want
anyone to censor it. It's your story.
This is the thing. It's my story for them. Anyway, then she emails me 2 days later and she goes, I'm so glad you actually put it in because I forgot he fell asleep all the time.
Oh, really?
And I may have forgotten that as a...
It was just his thing, his quirk.
He's just one of his things about him as a person. So
just go to sleep.
So that's the thing of...
I admire those people.
The point...
I wish I could do that.
You can.
No.
But that's the point of sharing stories is that it's what might be a small thing to you could be a big thing to someone else. So you might as well share the story.
And humans are designed to connect with other humans, right? Even if we piss each other off or someone finds it funny or someone else doesn't, that's the whole point. Yeah. That's what I believe.
Okay.
That's a nice story. And I'm very sorry that Ray died.
Yeah, so am I.
That's pretty crummy. Poor Ray. And you did have that terrible, terrible family tragedy with your brother.
Oh, yeah, terrible.
I mean, it was, I believe, a grand final night. He had a terrible accident and he nearly died, right?
Oh, yeah. He was in a coma so he was a pedestrian hit by a car.
Terrible.
He was, I think he was in a coma for 5 months. And
your parents must have been so worried.
Oh, it's just.
And you would have been as a twin. What was it like as a twin?
Oh, well, I mean, it's just, I don't know, like, it's interesting.
Well, you don't know how not to be a twin because you are a twin, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But did your other brothers experience it differently to you?
I think everyone experienced their own sort of level of grief and what happened. I think Cam was away at the time, so he was in Japan.
Oh.
So he was, so then you don't even know what, your brothers and you have no sense of what it is.
Oh.
But the thing is, there's people, some people in the family saying it would be, it might just be better if he died. No, which is fine.
No, that's a hard thing to
it's actually not because it's such a catastrophic injury. You go, well, would that be better? Because you have no idea what's at the other side of it.
Mm.
And then there's others going, live at all costs. So
it's a tough one.
So it's, so it's really interesting so you never know what, this is the thing, when you walk down the street, you never know what anyone's going through. Ever,
Exactly.
You're having literally the day of your life. Oh my, yes, there are 3 numbers in.
You're the drummer getting drip fed, whichever one.
Whatever it is, and literally walking by is someone who's just found something else. So
terrible.
So it's really community is important. A fascinating, and a family community is the same.
And your brother is so interesting because I think you twinnies, you're the little creative ones. You're the writer and he's an amazing artist, right?
Well, so we had dinner he went to Canberra on Monday, so we drove down and had dinner with him and his wife on Monday night.
Nice. Look at you all. You're just like the Brady bunch. So
that's answering your sibling question.
Yeah, the Daddo bunch.
Yeah.
See, the Daddos are around everywhere. Let's talk about money and what your parents taught you about money because your dad was working hard. Your mum was at home with all 5 of you, including twin boys. I don't know how she did it. Tell her my hat goes off to her.
Yeah.
Did her standards drop with each child? That's kind of my question because how do you do it?
Does everyone's standards drop with each child?
I think so.
Well,
No one should be the first child.
Okay, let's change the language there.
Oh, okay. Look
Importantly,
yes,
your standards don't drop. You become more comfortable.
You become more resilient.
Yeah, and you become more resilient, but you also become more comfortable with things that with
meconium.
Someone getting sick.
Mustard seed poo.
Yeah.
The
That
colours
feels like
change.
days ago. But when something, they fall over, the first one falls over, you go, oh my God, this is the end of the world.
Take them to hospital.
The third one falls over and you go,
oh, he'll be right.
yeah. If you just push yourself up.
When you're ready. But your parents teach you a lot of things as you grow up. But what did your parents teach you about money?
Money, Dad, to respect money,
I
think was important. Like, we got things, but we didn't get everything that we wanted, I think. And like Dad, as he sort of got older and was working, he'd say, you're young, you should gear up, because, you're doing all right. And so it's okay to have, but because I work in this business, and you really never know when your next job is. Yeah. So I'm a hard saver. Oh, good. Like a little just squirreler. So annoying.
That's why you like bartering.
Yeah, it is. So I'm scabbing for golf balls. So I don't play with Pro V1s because they're $9. And if I stand there with water in front of me, I'm not going to pop my $9 into that It's actually not enjoyable. So Dad always said, and if I had done what he said, it probably would have been better because houses were significantly cheaper.
Yeah, so he was encouraging you to buy a house young.
Yeah. So, but also to stretch yourself because you've got a long time to.
Yeah, you got time to make it up.
Yeah, but what I didn't understand, what we didn't understand about each other was that he had a job that he could depend on.
That's right. Whereas
we thought he lost his job when we were in America.
Oh.
And so he came home. He's unemployed at the age of 40.
That would have been tough.
Shocking.
Yeah, that would have been
he's
really
got to start
tough.
up again.
Yeah,
and then that sort of went well, and then that ended, and then he's got to start again. Well,
that's how it is now.
Yeah,
yeah. But he's up. When did he retire? How old was he when he retired?
His last job probably finished 3 years ago.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so he was the sort of the business brains around the rebuilding of a golf club in Melbourne called Lonsdale Links.
Look, you really are golf obsessed, you daddos, aren't you?
Well, it's funny that he ended up in that business. He did another one, Moona Links, where he business built that.
Wow.
So he business built that one. They sold land and sold houses and he'd love to be. And it's so crazy. He should still be doing something because he's incredibly intelligent and has a knowledge that he talks to him. He gives him advice.
So what do you plan to do when you retire?
I'll keep writing.
Yeah, okay. Because
I'll genuinely, I'll just.
You'll just keep going to your job. You'll be skipping in your HR Holden. I want to know if you're going to get that 80s jacket back, the little Bife Michael Hutchins jacket.
Oh, yeah. Do you know it was tartan on the inside?
Oh, that would have been pretty cool.
Tartan, woolly sort of.
Yeah. They were very expensive back in the 80s and now you can get them for
No.
Did you get it from a
disposal?
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. So we were op shoppers and.
They call it thrifting now. Yeah. That's what my kids call it.
Oh, this is so expensive, the op shops, for what you're.
Thrifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all like $80 for a jacket. And now, superannuation, right? Yeah. Because we sort of came of age in the 90s when Australia made superannuation a thing, right?
Yeah.
It was so little money when we earned so little money back then. But now people have got to pay 12% into your super. Yeah. Have you got your super sorted? Like, do you think about stuff like that? Oh, you do?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, so an idiot. Because I genuinely understand that if I want to have a decent life into my older age, I need to prepare for it now. Yeah. Because literally.
Well, your parents are going hard and strong in their 80s, right?
Yeah. And my grandfather died at 102.
Oh, my goodness.
Dad's dad died at 90-something.
So you got longevity genes.
So, yeah, mum and dad, all their siblings are still alive. They're from 91 down to 70.
That's pretty good.
It's all on.
Yeah.
So it's...
On like Donkey Kong.
Yeah. So
you're going to be going for a while.
Got to prepare... Well, theoretically, right? So you got to prepare. You got to be, you've got to be prepared. And I'm not convinced that the welfare system is going to be as good,
as robust as you'd like it to be.
Yeah.
So you're sorting your super.
Yeah. So we make our contributions as a self-employed person, as well as we can. We sort of max that to our ability at the time. So is your wife
self-employed as well?
No, she works at a local primary school.
Oh,
she's an angel. Oh, she is.
Nice.
So she does her super, and we have a self-managed super fund that we do and get help with, and
See,
so
that's a good thing.
I genuinely think it's such old news to actually prepare as well.
A lot
well
of people disengage with it because they find it overwhelming. Yeah,
of course, but
and it is hard.
Yeah, but so for our kids, they have. I mean, my son, who is an aeronautical
26?
engineer, right?
Oh, wow.
So who knows? His father must have been a genius.
Clearly couldn't have been a BJ or anything like that.
So he reads finance books and things, and
That's good.
So they're much better.
They're more savvy.
I think savvy is a great word.
Yeah, I think they are more savvy. Whereas we just sort of go, oh, what will that all mean? And how do you even know how much money you're going to need when you're in your 80s? It is hard.
And the challenge is to spend it.
Yeah, that's right. Because you don't want to save it. You don't want to eat beans on toast if you've got money for steak, right?
Yeah.
Because you want to enjoy every night at the dinner table, even if the TV's off and the phones are out of the room.
No, you shouldn't say it that way. It should be. I hate to correct you.
NLP, aren't you?
It's got to be. You enjoy dinner at the table with the TV off and the phones in the.
Look at you. See, look at you. Look at you.
We have to actually say, please excuse me. I'm going to just check something on my phone for and then you might have to. Okay. Because then the other thing is, like, if you're not trying to remember anything, you're not using your brain.
Yeah. Absolutely true. Now, the other thing that I spoke to Jean Kitson about here in these very chairs was she does this thing. She talks about the all goes to shit kit. You got to have a will, an advance care directive. You got to have the whole power of attorney set up. You've got to leave all your logins for stuff so that people can take down your Facebook profile if anything happens to you. Have you done any of that stuff?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
No, that sounds like work.
It does sound like work, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, we've got a will. We did a will a little while ago.
Okay.
And the rest of it.
Yeah, you start thinking about.
Well, well, I mean, like
you're skipping
the health. Well, that's the other thing is like, the health aspect.
Yeah.
Is I'm guessing there are signs that it's coming.
Yeah.
Right, so you can.
Does anything hurt for you yet? Like my knees hurt. Does your back hurt?
Touch wood.
No,
not at this time.
See, look at you.
I know I've got some thighs, something, whatever.
What have you got?
No, I don't know. I actually don't know.
I did go
to. Remember once. So back to that bloody when on my celebrity show. So you spend all this time,
sitting in the jungle, sitting in the jungle,
and sitting
hot.
like on a thing. Anyway, so I spent a lot of time sitting like this,
Very bad for your deep vein thrombosis.
And well, I ended up getting slap foot. You know what slap foot is, right? So slap foot is when your foot collapses like this.
Yeah.
So
my friend had that.
And we're walking down the hill
it just stops working.
And it's just slapping down here like this. And my wife Jack goes, can you stop doing that? I went, I can't actually. And she goes, what's that? I said, my foot just keeps, keeps slapping like this.
Slapping.
So I had to go and see this guy. He's an old guru. And he goes, do you feel that? You feel that? You feel like he's about 1,000 years old. You feel that?
Did he put sandalwood
on
you?
No. Because he wasn't a guru. And he... Anyway, then they put bloody stuff in your veins and whatever.
Oh, really?
To try and find out where the thing is.
Angiogram.
I said, what do I do? And he goes, come and see me in 2 months. So I went back and saw him. He goes, how's it going? I said, it's gone away. And he goes, knew it would. But I mean, so there's that whole.
My girlfriend got that after she gave birth.
Wow.
She could not walk after she gave birth because she got that.
Slap foot.
Yeah. Not good.
Trip over a bit.
Yeah.
Did you fall or did you fall over or did you have a fall? No, I think I fell over, actually.
On TV?
No, that's the thing. You say that.
Oh, right.
No, with Mum and Dad, like Dad's walking down the thing, he's walking this way and he decided he's going to turn that way, but he forgot to tell his feet that he was going to turn that way. And I said, Dad, did you fall over? He goes, I fell over. You didn't have a fall? And he goes, no, I didn't have a fall.
But falls are actually deadly when you're over a certain age. Like a certain percentage of people actually die within 6 months of a fall.
Yeah.
Like it's quite alarming.
Yeah.
You don't want to look at that too much.
No. But to answer that health thing, I think I hope that there'll be small signs saying something's going on so you can actually prepare for that health.
Well, so we talked about the last podcast I did down in Melbourne, your old city. We talked about you've got to plan your years because when you first retire, it's the go-go years because you're going to have all this freedom and joy and you can travel and do all the things that you haven't done. But then after a certain age, and for everyone that's different, you do the go slow years. So you probably don't want to travel as much, but you do other things that you enjoy.
Yeah, bridge.
Yeah, bridge, maybe, maybe pottery. I think your mum did a bit of pottery.
Yeah, I'll do pottery. I'd paint as well, I reckon.
Oh, then look at you.
Quite keen to paint
you
again.
Can't muscle on your brother's stuff, though, can you?
No.
Would he be quite proprietorial about, because
Don't think so. Well, I used to paint. We both used to paint when we were younger.
Look at you.
And then he went, I'd paint, and he goes, that's shit. I go, yeah, I know, but it's my shit.
And when you're a twin, you've got to find your own thing.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to go into my, it's called my rapid fire questions where I just fire 2 choices at you and you just choose one.
Okay.
Okay, because we're going to wrap soon. Dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Surf or golf?
Golf.
Read book or read social media?
Or book.
I knew you'd say that.
I've quit Instagram.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Did you have to detox like it was a poison?
It's giving me the shits. Like,
why is that?
Because I'm so tired of everyone going, look at me, look at this, and here I am.
Especially when you've got
I'm
a
in
handicap
Rome,
at
mate,
7.
and it's like, good on you. So I've still got the account, which I have to have for some business purposes.
Oh, yes.
But I don't.
Maybe
it's
this
definitely
one.
not on my phone.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm happier for it.
Oh, okay. That's good to know. What about
the toilet? Takes less time. You don't get stuck there going, what? What?
I don't want to think about that. Okay, luxury holidays or camping?
Luxury holidays.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because Jackie hates camping.
Yeah, smart woman. Takeaway or fine dining?
Oh, takeaway.
Early bird or night owl?
Oh, such a good question. Both.
You can't do both. Not when you get older.
You can't.
You could when you're a
so
VJ.
Are these questions when I'm older?
No, these are just two
choices.
choices.
No, both. Yeah, sometimes it's great going to bed at 8 o'clock.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Okay. Tim Tams or mint slice?
Oh, what's a mint slice? Is that they're
the toothpaste
chocolate
biscuits.
one?
Yeah, they're both chocolate biscuits.
Tim Tam.
Yeah, totally. Summer or winter?
Summer.
Oh, okay. That's why you live in Sydney, not Melbourne, right? Barefoot or shoes?
Barefoot.
Speedos or boardies?
Speedos. I just got some for Father's Day. They've got bloody they're disgusting. No, looks like someone spewed on the fabric. It's pictures of the
what?
hot sauce or something. I don't know what it is. It's quite funny from the kids.
Oh, the nice kids. Okay, wine or beer?
That's tough. I think beer.
Okay, are you a craft beer guy?
No.
Just checking.
No.
Holden or Ford?
Holden.
I thought you'd
say
that.
Bit of glue, bit of board, put it together, you got a Ford, Let's get fair income.
I didn't even know that saying. Look at the things you've taught me about Australia tonight. RBT, I need to watch more of it. I need to see if it sneaks in. Thank you, Mr. Daddo.
Yeah,
it's
good
been
on you,
a
Alex.
pleasure.
I've really enjoyed it.
We're wrapped.